So riders are in a mass study that like this. Riders will be until they hear the crack of the starting pistol. So starting pistol will be fired in turn 4.
Neutral lap for the women's scratch race. This is for Rider of the Year points.
We're going to see some greens in this race. So green is going to be an intermediate sprint where the rider is going to win cash money. This is a special night with the Mike Walter family here in attendance. The next time around, the first rider across the start-finish line will take home the cash that is on offer. The value in the premiums will increase as we get deeper into the race. So the riders will have more motivation to go after these premiums. However, when you do those sprints for the premiums, you set the pressure potential ability to get a race result at the end. From the field, number 19, that's M.A.D. She is one of our up-and-coming riders in both endurance and sprint. Former Riders of the Year in here, including our reigning U.S. National Champion, Cameron Zubris, that's out in the Stars and Stripes kit. With 16 laps to go. Rider number 4 right there in the all-out, that's Jessica Chong. She is a former Rider of the Year here. And then that was a very second. Rider number 7 there in the green and yellow. She's also a former Rider of the Year. That's Reagan Patishall. Reagan, a recent graduate of Parkland High School, now attending school down in the Southeast. Completing her freshman year. Julian Baum on the front of the field right now. She's going after the Blake Optical Boutique Junior Rider of the Year competition. She won that last year. She's going to be looking to reclaim that again. Juliana Rutecki, who we had in our columns earlier in the evening, putting herself up near the front right now. The neatly takes a pull through. We're now looking at 14 laps to go. Jessica Chong takes a little pull at the front with Patishall right behind. Number 5 out there, also that is Paula Garcia. She is from Mexico. She is going to try and get herself some UCI points to represent her country at further international competitions. Zubris, our U.S. National Champion on the front from Philadelphia. Candace Butler with the red helmet and blue jersey. Coming out, we're going to Julian get herself there. Right behind her, number 15 is Christina Cole from Miami, Canada, Liberia. And right behind her is Stephanie Holloway, who's trying to hide out here. Stephanie is a criterium specialist, trying to get her a little bit of track legs underneath her. Now, courtesy of the Mike Walter family, we're going to be reading this back. $50 green, ladies, $50 green. $50 green for the winner of the next lap. Quick dog, Juliana Rutecki's going to go after this one. This is a very familiar thing for Nigerian athletes to come after greens. Juliana, one of the quick specialists in this group, but so is Patishall and Holloway. These two making up a lot of ground as they come out of turn number 4. In green is going to be Patishall. She's dynamic of the field overall. You now see Ruteki trying to keep the pace going because she can see that the pace really shifted the dynamic from some of the riders in the middle and back of the field, with two riders out of contact from the front. You have Patricia Hallman and Ruteki with just a small advantage over the rest of the field, and they need to balance it all out together. Now we're going to keep our bells ringing here, courtesy of the Mike Walter family. Next time they come around, they're going to hear a bell. It's going to be a $75 free. This next time around, there's your bell. It's a $75 free, a $75 free for the winner of the next lap. Free on the next lap, a $75 free. And that's going to be your U.S. National Championship Juniors coming up and around. She is your defending Rider of the Year here in T-Town. She wears that number 1 for that reason. And Zubris, a little under the weather last week, so we missed her on the track. But this week she's in good form, and here she is. And she's now $75 richer courtesy of the Mike Walter family. Zubris now hits out with a big effort, and she is backed over everybody else behind. Shaw is trying to make back the deficit. Shaw has a junior national record in individual pursuit. She's quite good at that, and you can see Superstars on the track. She's going to allow the rest of the field. Shaw indicating now whether or not Zubers wants to work with her or not. It looks like Zubers did not want to work with Shaw. It's not personal, it's tactical. Zubris is trying to play the game, put a little money in the pocket, and then get back in the field and try and recover, because Zubris likes her chances in the sprint, whereas some of the other riders don't. Green on the next lap, green on the next lap, $100 green for the winner of the next lap.
6 laps to go.
$100 green for the winner of the next lap, courtesy of the Mike Walter family. $100 for the winner. Now Madishaw gets out with that seated acceleration that we come to know over the years here in T-Town, and she's using that seated acceleration to her benefit. She extends the advantage over the riders behind, and she will get $100 from the Mike Walter family here on that lap.
Got about a mile left in this race.
Coming up in this race, so they're going to have to think about where their next effort wants to be. Will it be for the next cream, or are they going to be looking for the bike race win? Big shift in dynamic here as the riders go up to the rail in turn number 3, and Danny Van Niekerk goes underneath down into the sprinters lane, which is the place between the black and the red lines. Danny Van Niekerk tries to get himself a little bit of a gap. Patricia keeps it in check. This is Patricia's style to keep this race in check the entire time. She's just controlling. She's modulating her effort just to make sure that she's always got the race win within grasp without doing too much of the work too often in order to try and keep herself on the advantage. Next time around, we're at 3. There we go. Cream on the next lap. Cream on the next lap. $125 green. $125 green for the winner of the next lap from the Mike Walter family. $125 for the winner of the next lap. Ruteki on the front with Garcia right behind, but the acceleration from the midfield is coming, and that's the yellow and green of Patishaw as they come out of turn number 4. Ruteki's going to dig in, but Patishaw gets it in the line, and Patishaw gets that $125 from the Mike Walter family. Now the next time they come around, they're going to hear the bell one more time. We're going to need you guys to stop on those grandstands and make some noise, because it's going to be the last lap of this scratch race. Rider of the Year points are on the line, and this is T-Town where Rider of the Year is what it's all about. We're coming out of turn 4, and there's your bell. 2 laps to go here in our scratch race. We've got a lot of sports so far. We're done. The best of the best to the front. Super is high on the track. She's going to try and use the track to get herself up to speed. She drops in turn 2. That's a little early, but you can see that she played that perfectly. She's got a great gap to the rest of the